It may feel like just another day at the office. But occasionally, life feels more like an action movie than reality. The authorities are working hard to protect you and to protect our public spaces. But sometimes bad people do bad things. Their motivations are different. The warning signs may vary, but the devastating effects are the same. And unfortunately, you need to be prepared for the worst. If you were ever to find yourself in the middle of an active shooter event, your survival may depend on whether or not you have a plan. The plan doesn't have to be complicated. There are 3 things you could do that make a difference. Run, hide, fight. First and foremost, if you can get out, do. Always try and escape or evacuate, even when others insist on staying. Encourage others to leave with you, but don't let them slow you down with indecision. Remember what's important, you, not your stuff. Leave your belongings behind and try to find a way to get out safely. Trying to get yourself out of harm's way needs to be your #1 priority. Once you are out of the line of fire, try to prevent others from walking into the danger zone and call 911. If you can't get out safely, you need to find a place to hide. Act quickly and quietly. Try to secure your hiding place the best you can. Turn out lights, and if possible, remember to lock doors. Silence your ringer and vibration mode on your cell phone. And if you can't find a safe room or closet, try to conceal yourself behind large objects that may protect you. Do your best to remain quiet and calm. As a last resort, if your life is at risk, whether you are alone or working together as a group, fight. Act with aggression. Improvise weapons. Disarm him. And commit to taking the shooter down, no matter what. Try to be aware of your environment. Always have an exit plan. Know that in an incident like this, victims are generally chosen randomly. The event is unpredictable and may evolve quickly. The first responders on the scene are not there to evacuate or tend to the injured. They are well trained and are there to stop the shooter. Your actions can make a difference for your safety and survival. Be aware and be prepared. And if you find yourself facing an active shooter, there are 3 key things you need to remember to survive. Run, hide, fight. Across the country, millions of people are working, shopping, traveling, attending sporting events, concerts, shows, and schools. They are enjoying the American way of life. Freedom may be at the heart of America, but some of the things that make the country great also make it a target for those who want to hurt us. Our federal, state, and local governments are working hard to keep us safe, but we all play a role in securing our public spaces. And we are counting on you to do your part. Pay attention. Be aware. If you witness something that seems suspicious, don't rely on others to take action. If you see something, say something.
How's your Janie?
The biggest man-made threat to our public spaces are improvised explosive devices, or IEDs. IEDs are often small and easily transportable, with catastrophic effects.
Hey, that's strange.
What? This guy just walked up to that table, put a red bag down, and then walked away and left the bag.
If you see someone leave a bag or package, don't touch it. Report it. Intentionally leaving bags or packages in public spaces is a potential threat, and action must be taken. Make the call. Cameras and recording devices have gotten so small that most of us seem to have one with us all the time. It's not unusual to see people taking pictures or videos almost anywhere, but surveillance and information gathering is a common practice used by terrorists prior to an attack. If you see someone trying to conceal what they are doing, taking pictures of exits, security, or restricted areas, if they hang around for no apparent reason, ask inappropriate questions about schedules or the facility, or if they try and avoid security when approached, make the call.
There was this really sketchy guy walking in the Student Center building. He looked like he was wearing something under his jacket. I don't know, it just really freaked me out.
You have been so good all day long.
Yes.
Many of us work, visit, or live in secure buildings with multiple entrances and exits.
Oh, hey, man, let me get this for you.
Although these buildings feel secure, we are all often guilty of letting people in when we shouldn't.
Okay, baby girl, throw your purse.
This may seem like the nice thing to do, but people trying to gain access to buildings without permission or credentials are suspicious. If you see someone somewhere they don't belong, make the call.
It may be nothing, but some guy just snuck in behind me in my apartment building.
Big crowds and open access events can make security challenging, and terrorists know it. Venues like these are prime targets for massive attacks. Report vehicles that are left intentionally, parked in prohibited areas, or are left sitting unattended for long periods of time.
It didn't feel real, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't ignore your instincts. Vehicles parked where they don't belong are a potential threat. Make the call before it's too late. The threat is real. We are vulnerable.